Okay, I'm hoping this works a little bit because I've been having issues with this software ever since switching over, but it's okay. It looks okay. I think we're good. We're gonna play a little bit more Red Dead 2. Red Dead 1. Sorry. But first, I wanted to show this Funko that I got. I've never had one before. This is Britney Spears, and apparently, I spelled my Xbox Brittany A-N-Y instead of Brittany N-E-Y. So I guess it's named after her. I don't know if you watch the Liberty Falls, I mentioned that, but I messed that up. Now I know. It took me that long. So I also lost the Funko thing that apparently is supposed to. Oh my God! Why are you dropping frames? What is my bit rate? Threshold hit. Am I gonna drop that much? Let me check this settings real quick. Can I even check that? Actually, it looks like it just dropped once. So, ooh, I think we're fine. Hopefully, if it starts dropping frames, I'll notice, and then I'm gonna have to restart it again, which would suck. But yeah, I thought it was a cool outfit. I'm sure this is from one of her music videos that I don't recognize. But the reason I named my Xbox that was because when I got my Xbox, the song, I think it was Hit Me Baby One More Time, was playing. Not toxic, but I don't know. You learn here and there different things about the lyrics behind music and stuff. But I thought it was like, I think it's like a nurse's outfit, even though she's holding a glass of wine here. And there's this Eminem song with someone else called Asylum. And it's one of the lyrics is the doctors are dead, nurses are tied up. So apparently girls are more into that stuff than you would think, but I would definitely recommend asking before going through with any of that. Definitely, most certainly. I know in this game they hog tie people all the time for different reasons, but and be careful who you ask, how you ask, and be respectful always. But I thought it was cool, little design, so they got me. I bought it. Not mad about it. It's going to stand here. More or less, it's leaning on my Xbox because I made the mistake of throwing out the box before I found out the stand was there, so it has to lean. But that's okay. It's okay. I'm like not centered, but I have trouble organizing this, so I'm going to turn this down. It's raining. That's lovely. I'm planning to do the DeSanta mission today, which has not loaded in yet, but it will. Map and DeSanta. Where are you at, DeSanta? So I don't think I'm going to even be able to do it until I, do I have more money? No, I didn't get paid nothing for transporting that girl, but apparently there's a lot of poverty here. That's why there's the rebellions and things like that. Dang, that was pretty loud. Luckily, I can just turn it down on the headphone, and you guys and gals can as well. But I will say that the mixing, I hope I did it properly, because that is a little bit more difficult to adjust for. So there are subtitles, though, so that's why I turned down the game a little bit. Just making sure. The game is quieter, for sure, but I don't think it's absurdly quiet in comparison to my voice. But like I said, I can't read chat, so I'm not going to know if it was or it wasn't. Either way, I think I'm going to have to probably wait until morning to start this mission anyway, because DeSanta, despite him fighting for the common people, or maybe he's not, I don't even know. I think the rebels are fighting for Allende, and then the government is Reyes, but I'm not sure who is who or what is what, but I think we're helping out both sides. I'll try and pay more attention so that I can better commentate and pass along that information steadily. So, yeah. I'm probably going to go to camp and wait out this storm. I think I can wait. That would be kind. Oh. No, I can't. I can't leave here. But I can save here. How can we kill time in Escalera? It's Escalera, but, you know, sometimes you gotta switch it up. I guess we can play some liar's dice, because I do not know that I'm going to be able to do this mission until the time permits. But it is thundering, and I would understand if he would want to stay in his nice and cozy home while the storm is being waited out. That's what I was trying to do at the camp. Can I buy a house at Escalera? Oh, I can. I can afford this. Alright, let's buy it. Mexican poncho menu entry completed. I have a new outfit. No, I you know what? I think it's probably going to be more. But let's see if I'm pretty sure I can sleep if I have a home. So yeah, this is a little bit cheaper than the area elsewhere. And I can even go inside, and it's so spacious. Now I have a home in Mexico, and I'm that much farther away from getting a faster horse. Oh, this is beautiful. Let's see what the Mexican poncho... Oh, I can use it! A souvenir of your travels in Mexico. Well, technically, you shouldn't... I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that's not so bad. Got a third outfit. That's cool. Can I rest or... No, I'm just going to have to save. Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze, so just heads up. Hopefully that was not too loud. But we can't start this mission until morning, so I don't know how I'm supposed to kill the time. Because in Red Dead, in Red Dead 2, you could just sleep. But here I'm going to have to find a way to kill the time, unfortunately. Because I do want to do this DeSanta mission. I want to revisit the conflict between the rebels and the non-rebels. And Luisa's still at her home. This is probably Landon Ricketts is still in Chuparosa. He's the old gunslinger who is retired and wants to give us some advice. And I don't know, I think we've received it well, but we were impressing everyone in America with our gunslinging abilities, but here in Mexico, he didn't seem too impressed. And we did kill a couple of people who were giving us trouble in Chuparosa a couple of times ago. But yeah, this door is not going to open until morning. Come back between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m. And it is currently 6. So, yeah, I guess I'll find a way to kill the time. It just looks like it's later because... Okay, I didn't die. Did I die? No. It looks darker. No, it looks later or earlier, I guess I would say, since it's kind of the morning now. Because of the storm that apparently is not bothering us too much. But I want to see how Liar's Dice is played. Vato te ofrezco, it means... I think it's like... I don't know what vato means, honestly. But it's like a way of calling someone something. I don't think it's insulting. I think it's kind of a sort of compliment. Like don or something like that. Like a term of respect. But te ofrezco, she's offering herself to us. But John Marston does not partake. And I don't think Arthur Morgan does either. But you're allowed to get baths in Red Dead 2. So that's something. But it's very modest. Not a lot of showing. And I can't play this game right now. So... I guess I'll play some more. Juntos vamos a buscar la libertad para Mexico. It's gonna hurt. I can probably play five finger fillet, but I already did that. I just want the time to pass. But is there anything I can even go? I probably can't even go to this general store, can I? Probably not. The agitators leave here. Wow. Death to all the rebels. How dare you speak badly about our commander. Oh no, something bad is happening. Bad stuff happens in this town a lot, and I tried to interfere the other time and I died very quickly, so I guess it's true and my gunslinging abilities are not amazing just yet. But yeah, there's some people that are awake, but there's really nothing I can do at this time of hour. That is 6, right? 6:33, about. I hope I chose the right mission. At least the storm is stopping. Where's this 5 finger fillet? Can't do anything. They gotta find a way to pass the time at night. In Red Dead 2, you're allowed to play poker, but poker's in the other town. Big old bummer. Well, since I wore the Trae Young jersey on Tuesday, I decided to wear this Jimmy Butler one on Thursday for no particular reason. It's just the only other one I've got. But I feel like it's a little bit more modest now since Jimmy Butler's more secondary to Curry now, I guess, and just teaching the young bucks how to play. Oh, look, ammo. So I thought it would be good to do the Rebellion mission, the DeSanta mission, because it's more of a humbling background, because he used to play in Miami, and Miami to Golden State, like, it's comparable, but it's like, it's not Los Angeles. It's like, it's Oakland, which is probably, I don't know, I've never been, but it's in its own right. I know Damian Lillard is from there, and I brought him up. I think I brought him up in something that's coming up in the future. I forget what goes up and what hasn't, but it's all being organized. I'm pretty good on what I'm doing and stuff. So let's see, 7 a.m. We got 5 more minutes, but yeah, not too much else. I changed my outfit because I bought a home in Mexico, so now I have a Mexican poncho. It's called a souvenir for my travels to Mexico. I hope this is not appropriation. I don't really know what cultural appropriation is, honestly. Like, I've heard of instances of it, but I don't really fully understand what part of it is, like, insulting or not. I was watching the second season of Wednesday, and they brought up an instance and, like, gave an example of it. But I didn't fully understand. Am I going to have to do a duel? I'd probably duel this dude if he wants to duel. Why'd he spit? I don't know if that's... I have some money now. Oh, it's free? Nice. Alright. I might die, and then you don't get to try again. If I die, I don't get to try again. So, I'll try to succeed. But it's the rules are always very complicated. Leon Galindo. Today is the day you die. Unless I shoot that. I can probably try to shoot the gun out of his hand, but... I don't know. Oh, I'm dead! I'm dead! He already went. He wins. Oh, I win. I lose. Ugh, I lost the crosshair. You don't get to try again, so whatever. I guess it's the day that I die, but I get multiple lives because I'm the main character. What can you do? At least it's time to start this mission now. How's the quality? Am I... Yeah, that looks good. It did look like I was dropping some more frames, but it's not telling me that I dropped more frames. So a dropped frame is basically where something is happening, but the recording is not picking it up, which means it's not getting sent out, which means it's dropped, nowhere to be recovered from. It's kind of like the rules in poker if you've played in any places. If you drop a chip on the floor, you're technically not supposed to pick it up. Or maybe you can, but it's I don't know. I think there's some etiquette to it. It just happened to me one time, and I couldn't find the chip afterwards, and I was like, alright, I'll accept that. It's gone. It fell in the abyss or the ocean or... Empty Promises. Oh, God, I love some of these mission title names. I'm excited to change this one. I forgot to change the one from Tuesday. I will get around to it, though. That's not too far away. Slow down. Let him lead. God damn. Many men are about to get killed. I'm gonna turn up the game volume ever so slightly. I hope that's okay. I can't take feedback, sorry. Torquemada. That sounds like something burnt. So that might be loud. I hope not, though. I barely turned it up. I just know that I'm a lot louder than it. There's just the software is giving me problems. It's just changing. There were some more dropped frames. Okay. I can check on my map how far away I am, I think. So it's right outside Escalera. I kind of want to see him write it out, but it doesn't look like there's going to be too much discussion this time around. Wow, this has just been a whole lot of killing time, but kind of want to get in the mood, feel the vibes. Red Dead 2, I think, might be a little bit better at it. This game, once they get you in through the weed out phase, you know, those earlier times where they want to see if you really want to play the game or not, then they start getting lazy with the dialogue. But maybe there's not too much to say. There's rebels we've been betrayed by, and we gotta go kill them. I don't know how we got betrayed. I wish they would tell me, but I guess the last time was pretty good. I wish I could... No, I'll remember. I think it was last Thursday or Tuesday. No, I can't remember. It was one of the... I think I played 2 missions, so it's a bit of a longer one, but he had pretty good conversation. I think the quality was fine. I see 2 people riding in the back. They're probably armed as well. But yeah, I wish I could see how far I was going. I'm wishing a lot. I gotta stop being so greedy. Because I feel like, you know, you gotta tone it back. But empty promises. If we've been betrayed, you gotta be careful with promises. Because promising is kind of like swearing. And usually people only swear if they really want you to believe them. And what more would you want to believe other than a lie? So I feel like promises are in the same boat. Even if they are done in good faith. It's real. Once you promise something, you gotta like really be able to hold on to it, or else that other person loses their trust in you. Swearing, you usually swear on something. So whether it be God or your mother or your children, it's just not a good idea. Like, because some people still be lying, and it just goes to show like either they don't believe that really swearing means anything, and they're just hoping to get the influence out by playing on their, I think it's ethos. I don't know. There's ethos, pathos, and maybe logos. Logos I think is logic. Ethos is like using like an idol or someone, like something that someone likes this, so you convince them by saying this person thinks the same way. Or pathos, where you play on their emotions. So I think that's kind of like using pathos. But in the term empty, it's not so much of a broken promise. It's more specific than just breaking a promise where you don't do what you say, or you promise something it's not true. It's you promised you would give something and you gave nothing. They really want me to push that button. You can't see. Oh, I'm hiding it. It says skip to destination. I gotta press A. But I'm trying to enjoy the scenery a little more. No, I'm not. I just don't want to skip it because I've been skipping it lately. But I think it's that town up there. Let's see if I can check the map again. And see if it's going to be listed. Perdido. Las Hermanas. Casa Madrugada. Oh my goodness. Torquemada. I'm switching. I'm skipping. Sorry if you wanted to see it. If you ever have your own playthrough. You can sit through it. Oh. That's kind of nice that he let me sleep. What are we even carrying back here? Explosives? But yeah. Well, you've already been betrayed once, so maybe you got some trust issues. There's gotta be, because I didn't hit my shots well enough. I didn't hear what he said. There was no I'm gonna die again. Oh, that was definitely in the head. There's no subtitles for what Marston says, just what the game says. So I'm gonna use my repeater because I actually was not ready for that. I did fall asleep for a hot sec. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That's like really decentivizing my failure now. Because I have to start from here. There was no checkpoint. Oh my god. Unbelievable. This game is pressing my patience. It's something that it's not my biggest weakness. But oh wow. That's why, because they wanted to give me a different dialogue option. So even if there's no dialogue on the way, they want me to experience other... Alright. So, let's use the repeater, and I don't have a lot of Deadeye, so I'm gonna save it. But we're gonna have to watch these people. His bad feeling was accurate. I probably should have done Acuérdate de mi nombre. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again. I gotta get some good... It's the problem with streaming is I feel every death so much more because I can't just skip to it saving. Just get me to the checkpoint, will you? Give me a checkpoint, give me a check. Nah, there's no way. There's no way they're that kind. Alright. Let's see if third time can be the charm. Okay, so I don't have any meds. I don't have nothing. So I gotta do something about that. Provisions maybe? Nothing. Consumables is for my horse. Snake oil refills the Deadeye meter. I'm gonna have to use that because this seems a little challenging. $44. Many men wish death upon me. And now I gotta try and do it back. But yeah, it's kind of brutal. I don't think I'm gonna get a checkpoint. I'm playing on hardcore difficulty because I want to give myself that extra challenge to play the game correctly. Which I'm not saying. Yeah, see, maybe it's another thing. It's not that the game is played wrong on lower difficulties. It's that you have to play the game right in order to succeed on higher difficulties. And whether it be right or wrong, I've just, in my experience... Okay, so I might... Oh, that's a good thing. I don't even get to see it drinking. Hardcore mode, they want you to aim for the head. Wow, so it was one of his ranks. It was somebody who he worked with. Your greatest threat will always come from the inside, I say, often. So be careful who you let in. And who you choose to join. Because you can be betrayed by your higher-ups as well. Saw an example of that recently in a show that I'm watching. Alright, these guys are friendly, I think. Traidor, me das something. Who am I shooting at? Am I supposed to be with you? He said we were betrayed, and he's kind of blaming him a little bit. They're blaming each other. He's like, "Get carajos." Carajo literally means butterface. But Spanish people love to use that. It's like a light diss, not a light diss, like a light curse. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting hit using this thing, but the realism on this game is pretty slight. I'll forgive it because of how old the game is. I think it's 2008. So it's older than COD. It's, I mean, not every COD, but Black Ops, for example, is 2010. Far Cry 3 is 2012. This is 2008, so... Yeah, so the immediate draw to scope is pretty slight, and... Yeah, it's just a little bit... This hardcore difficulty I'm not feeling too hard with. Oh, crap. Ooh. Síguenme al bloqueo. Follow me to the blockade. They've opened a breach. Do not let them pass. I don't know if there's a setting, but even I don't want to check because sorry for pulling you out of cover. All right, I don't really need this anymore. Oh. I'm getting hit pretty bad here. Oh my god, stay behind cover. It's your life worth living. Did I get him? I only have these because of the last mission, but yeah. They just want me to kill a ton of them. That's kind of what a lot of you find out in Red Dead 2 as well. It's just killing a lot of people. It's the nature of war, kind of. But this isn't, it's like a war. It's like a war within. A war of. It's like street violence. Which, I mean, you can find that in places. This is more organized, though, for sure. I don't know. I don't want to. There could be organized street violence, too. Oh my god. I'm dead. Oh, please give me a checkpoint. Please give me a checkpoint. Oh, please give me a checkpoint. Oh my god, what a terrible checkpoint. But I'll take it. I probably could have kept my distance. I'm not doing very well with that. That's not my weapon of choice, clearly. Yeah, so I guess I chose the long mission, which is nice because Halloween is coming up, and my first ever Halloween special, I believe, was an Outlast 2 video I called The Long Way. Because it was, you know, the easy way, the hard way, and the long way. I thought that was nice. Because, so if you ever heard the saying, work smarter, not harder. I've been realizing, like, since working and stuff, that sometimes you shouldn't always try to work smarter. You should sometimes try and work harder just to, like, push yourself and be better and learn. If you, maybe not always, but efficiency isn't everything, you know. You gotta learn and experience and also do things in different ways, you know, gain experience, see, because maybe there's something you can appreciate from the longer way. Maybe not necessarily harder, but maybe, like, not more challenging or more difficult, but harder. Like, you know, you gotta work a little. So I don't think taking the easy way all the time is always best. Even though I don't know if hard way is necessarily a complete antonym. That guy's not dead. Peek your head out, peek your head out, peek your head out. Órale, compadre. Double. I don't even think he died. So yeah, the fire bottle is not going well for me here. And I'm gonna ride with the Winchester repeater because it shoots a little faster. Dude, I literally hit that guy in the head. I don't know how he's not dead. Maybe I hit him in the shoulder. Do I still have a bullet here? I got 2 bullets. It's curtains. Cabron is bastard. Pendejo, I'm pretty sure is something to do with stupid. Oh, I'm probably in trouble. Let me reload this rolling block if I can. I love that you reload with B in this game. Or do I? I don't know if I can reload. Oh, you do reload with B for sure, but I don't know if I can reload this. I think every bullet might be its own. Like a bolt-action sniper rifle. But they don't... Nah. Oh my god! Speaking of bolt-action sniper rifles, there goes my... whatever. I think I got shot in the right kidney. Nah, my kidneys are higher than that. Ouch. My intestine. Brutal. If you ever heard of the game Sniper Elite, I've never played it, but I've seen it be played. Shout out Chris Smoove. Take cover! Oh, I'm fucking dead. Alright, there we go. And they exaggerate the game. They exaggerate it. They don't exaggerate it. I don't know. Maybe snipers really do that type of damage. If you've ever seen a sniper rifle bullet, it is gigantic. It is so big. So these games are probably not even that realistic. Like, these people's heads would be, like, exploding. So if you play Sniper Elite 3, somebody made a game to showcase that. And it, like, you get extra points depending on what organ you hit. So That game's a little brutal for my taste. I think I don't really like games that are all for show. I like masterpieces. I like games that are made really well with a lot of thought. Not that I don't know. Maybe that game has got some story and thought, but it sounds like it's like a sniper, and it's just like I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, and I don't want to judge it too harshly because I haven't really played it myself. But it's not a game I want to advocate too much. But hey, maybe you'd like it. I'm sure some people would. There's gonna have to be because they survived a lot of them. Very nice. I definitely got some props for that. I don't know exactly what that is, but it sounded like carry your asses up, but it was a nicer way of saying it. But I don't know. I can't speak for certain on that. I kind of like how many more weapons I have. The game is getting a little bit more fun with more. So I'm talking about the weed out missions. The game gets fun when it's like in everything. I call it weed out because of the phrase weed out courses. Usually in college, you don't really get that a lot in high school or grade school. They want you to graduate at least, but in college, you gotta not all. Maybe there's some that are, but they give like for majors that are very challenging, like some science ones or things like that. They make certain courses somewhat challenging, but that kind of reflects the type of work you'd have to do in that field. But if you can get past it, then you kind of understand, you learn from that experience, and you can eventually get through. But in anything in life, not everyone makes it to the end, and most people don't really. And to the end is a variety of things, like a major, a game, a movie, more so a show. People usually sit through movies, especially if you have to pay for them. If streaming services have made it that you don't really have to finish movies that much because you're paying for the service anyway. So it's really up to you how much you use it or not. And if you don't like a movie, you can just watch. Oh my god, that was crazy. You can just watch a different one. Wow, these guys are doing work. That ought to kill him. Oh, John Marston. Married man, though. Using, gender-related disses to call women weaker. Or at least less skilled with weaponry. Atención, enemigo. Sorry. I have a problem. I respect authority. I do respect authority. If he doesn't want me to take the credit, I won't take the credit. I don't really care about credit. I just want to do my job and do it well. Alright, well that's not gonna work. I remember this mission. Hijo de puta! I mean, son of a bitch. Although puta, I think it is bitch. I'm pretty sure it's bitch. Like, female dog. Because they use that word oftentimes like whore, but whore is like sora. I think S-O-R-R-A. But puta is a much stronger curse in Spanish than in English. Like, people still don't usually like it, especially when you refer to a woman that way. They kind of think it's like kind of a slur. And I say think because I don't really think... I I don't really use it as a slur. I kind of think of it as a term of endearment usually. Like, there can be bad bitches, and they like that. So I think it's maybe they're owned. Maybe it's being owned, so you gotta be careful, though. But it's just because since there's a stronger insulting word, the C word, which I'll spare your ear if you want to look it up and find out. But I think that's like a dirty female part. Because it is definitely a female part. I don't know if I'm adding the dirty part of it or not. Baboso. I've heard that one a good amount of times, too. It's like somebody who slobbers a lot. Baboso. Ouch. Someone... Mueres die. I'll remember that in Black Ops campaign. Till the end of my days. I think it was Redemption that I heard that a lot, where he just said, die! And then he killed me in a fashion that I was not ready for. Yeah, they let you do stuff like that. I don't know what he said about his madre, but he dissed his mother. I don't know if I can get more Deadeye, because I definitely have used a good amount of it, because I wasn't able to trigger it that time. But what was I saying? I was saying something about the word bitch. If you've seen that Key and Peele, you'll get the reference. But if you haven't seen it, you can look it up. It's called I Said Bitch. And it's kind of hilarious. But I won't spoil it. Because it's probably worth seeing. God dang, that's a friendly. But yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, puta is a much stronger word. It's kind of like the F word in English. Whereas in Spanish, the F word is joder with a J. And it's not really that bad of a word. People, you kind of use it as like, don't annoy me. Like, no me jodas. Me estás jodando. But it's like, you're like, stop fucking with me. Or you're fucking me. Like, yeah, it's culture, you know, people, it's different. They use it in different ways. And it's also a Romance language. Whereas I think English is Germanic. So they probably have, that's why they're probably more different, whereas in German, I'm pretty sure, like, if you say, I don't know how to say the F word in German. I do know how to say, like, shit. As well as in Spanish, you can say mierda, which is, it's light, but shit is kind of light in English, too. It's just kind of gross. But I prefer it over crap. I think crap is kind of childish. But we're going to play strategic this time. Let's try and succeed. And enjoy the similar builds where they all look somewhat similar. I wonder how, I gotta pay attention to that because I'm gonna probably play some Red Dead 2. Not the whole story, I mentioned that in Saint Denis that I'm never gonna play a full story playthrough due to the personal relationship that I have with the game. But I will have some like specials and some standalones and stuff like that. I'm excited for St. Patrick's Day. That one is gonna be fun. Maybe I won't spoil what it's gonna be, but You'd have to like really celebrate St. Patrick's Day to know what mission I'm gonna choose for that. Because I know a lot of people have already played the game, and that's probably why the standalones, where I showcase missions of the game, haven't done very well. There's probably a couple reasons, but if you could play the game yourself or you have played it yourself, oh, we're all heroes. Then I don't know, maybe I don't know. I chose the missions particularly, but it's hard to trust something like that, especially new. So I get it. I watched it. I liked that mission. That's why I chose it. Tengo hambre, lo que sea, mujer. He found a woman inside and he says, feed me. Look at all the women in. Oh, and they kill the men. They love their women on this side. Oh, true. I'm doing this for... I love the way this guy talks, though. Oh, no, don't kill her. Oh! I guess they weren't willing to become. Okay, yeah. That made me a little uneasy. I'm glad they didn't show it. There is... There's some equality, but there's also some differences. You are somewhat known around the frontier. It now costs you significantly less to convince officers of the law to turn a blind eye. So yeah, we got some five-finger fillet that I could play for money. I guess I'll play it real quick, run this here, just because this is actually pretty easy for me to do. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to make the maximum bet every time and win every time. I don't know if it'll get more challenging out here, and then we'll call it a stream, because I do need a little bit more money if I want to buy medicine and Deadeye. So I got to play a couple of times, so let's bet. I tried playing this in grade school with scissors, and I would cut myself a couple of times. I do not recommend playing this game ever, especially with a knife that sharp. But even with, like, pencils and stuff, you could be, like, stabbing yourself with lead. I should have paid more attention. I think that's an X. I made a mistake not paying attention. Alright. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking about the olden days when I used to play this with, like, these silver scissors that would hurt every time. You have to go... Don't play this game. It's fucking stupid. But if you do play it slow. It's worth... You want to get it right. You don't want to mess up. It's not worth messing up just to go fast. So, here they're timing you. Did they change... I stopped paying attention again. Shit, I'm gonna lose. Alright, BY. Fuck. Que lastima. I hope I get more tries than this if I lose. You failed to impress. I lost $25, didn't I? Shit. Shit. And I don't think I can... Can I play again? Let me pay attention. I gotta shut up and play. I gotta require some focus here. I can't. I got $12. God damn. They don't trust me. They don't trust me to win my money back. Alright. BYXBY. I know how to do this. I should have gotten it right. It's because I made a smaller bet. They don't trust me. They don't trust me to make a bigger bet. How frustrating. Let's see. I lost $25. So I was at 142. So I need to get more than that for this to have been a worthwhile. I mean, it's for the experience too. It's not too much money where I'm like losing all of my like income or savings or whatever. But let's... Senor. Alright. My hand is probably cut up, so luckily it's not my shooting hand. Yeah, definitely use your dominant hand. I'm not advocating. I'm seriously not advocating you play this game. I'm not. This is a video game. I am not experiencing pain for playing this or messing up. Okay, let's see what the routine is. It's the same one. I got this. Let's see. Oh, look at that guy's fingers. Must have stabbed it pretty bad, huh? I know it's a glitch in the game. Yeah, it was kind of tripping me up. But you can't go too fast either. Ugh, this is so annoying. I can't believe I lost that monies. Why do I have less cat? Oh, because I bet. So I'm gonna be at 131 if I win this. But they don't have this game in Red Dead 2, which was probably smart because Red Dead 2 had a larger audience. For sure, because of the success of the previous game, and more people got into video games as time went on. So you really don't want to encourage people to play this game. God dang it! Sorry. Oh! Oh, that hurt. Did I make my money back at least? Reyes Rebels outfit menu updated. Alright, so I made $14. So I made something. And whenever I need, I can just fast travel because I know how to do that. So yeah. that's going to be in the stream. We'll see what I can spend my money on in time, but for now we still got to do some more story missions. I think I should be able to finish this on time, like before the fall is over. The fall is going to be ending on November 22nd, and the winter will start November 24th. So I'll still be streaming in the winter Red Dead, and I'll be streaming in the spring more Red Dead, and I should finish the game by May 26th. A little bit before that, because that's when GTA 6 comes out. I'll get the game. I'll play the game, hopefully as much as I can. I might just play it a ton and see if I can beat it, because I've never played a GTA game before. I played it one time, like in passing, like somewhere, and I didn't really like it. I don't like the idea of it, because like I never wanted to be like a mobster or anything like that. Like, whereas a cowboy, that's kind of cool. And this is like more removed from real life, so I can see why people don't like people playing Red Dead, because like that stuff like exists, and it's in a real place. Like, it's going to take place in Miami. Whereas, and the other ones took place in other places that are probably real places too. Whereas this is Texas, but it's vague. Like, the places aren't real. The names, at least, I don't think they are. There's no landmarks that I know, so it's cool. And I feel like that's what I'm most interested to play GTA for, is the story behind it. I realize maybe if I was born in a situation like that, because that's what I appreciated with Red Dead a lot, is that the situation that they're born in, it's their life. They're outlaws, like that's how they feed themselves, like that's how they survive, and maybe that could apply to GTA. So the reason I'm putting the two together is because they're made by the same game studio, Rockstar Games. So kind of like how Fallout and Skyrim, they're different games with different identities, but they're made by the same studio, so they have some sort of a connection. I'm not going to try to come up with a similar thing there, but like I don't know a good comparison, so you could probably come up with one if you had time, but we'll call it at that. I'll end the stream. If you caught me live, I hope you enjoyed. For catching me after the fact, I hope you enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it is that you're doing. I'll be back with more Red Dead next Tuesday. And yeah, check out the channel for other stuff. There's going to be a good amount of shorts this weekend, so stay on the lookout for that. Yep. And peace out.